Many people think that there are no taxes in the UAE. Others have heard something about the introduction of taxes. Have there always been taxes here, or have they appeared only recently? Today we will look at the main issues related to taxation in the UAE. And I remind you that with you, Elena, and real estate agency Sunset Sellers, we will help you find the best property for you. Let's start with a simple one. Hidden taxes apply to most. First, license fees. Once a year, any company pays for a license. The cost of a license is approximately $5,000 per year. The license implies the right to carry out activities in this or that fair. Second fee for Emirates ID, for resident visa. Any company pays for visas for their employees, and it costs about $2,000 per employee. Since the employers here are almost always non-UAE nationals, everyone needs to do a resident visa. Here in general, you can get a resident visa either by employment or open a company, or by investing. For example, in real estate from $204,000. We are also engaged in the selection of real estate for life, investment or visa, right, and we will find the best option for you. Question 1. When did the UAE start collecting taxes for the first time? It is important to note that in principle, the Federal Tax Service as an institution was established in 2016 at the federal level, and the Emirates is federal state, which includes 7 Emirates. Taxes began to be levied in 2017. Since that time, an excise tax was introduced in the country, but it does not mean that before that time there were no taxes in the Emirates. Question 2. What were the taxes levied before this introduction of excise tax in 2017? Before this time, duties were levied on a number of industries and at the level of each of the 7 Emirates. In Dubai, for example, the following duties, war and steel, are levied: customs duties, municipal dispatches for hotel apartment and the hospitality sector in general, and real estate transfer fees. Question 3. What taxes have appeared in the UAE after 2017? Firstly, since 2017, the UAE has introduced an excise tax. This is an indirect tax imposed on goods that the government deems harmful to human health or environment. The goods to which this tax applies are carbonated drinks, energy drinks, tobacco and tobacco products, and the amount of the tax ranges from 50 to 100%. Secondary, since January 1st, 2018, in the UAE was introduced VAT. Standard rate of VAT is 5%. At the same time, in some cases, the VAT rate may be 0%. Thirdly, from June 1st, 2023, in the Emirates, there is a corporate income tax. It is paid by all entrepreneurs who are registered in both mainland and free zone. The amount of tax is 9%. For companies with profits up to $102,000, the tax rate will remain 0. This is to support small business and startups. Question 4. Does the Emirates have a personal income tax? There is no personal income tax in the UAE. And if you receive a salary, personal income from activities that do not require a license, or income from renting out residential real estate, no taxes are assessed or payable on these types of income. At the same time, if you own an office or retail space as an individual while receiving income from the lease of commercial real estate, and the amount of this income is $102,000 and more, in this case you will have to pay 5% VAT on the received taxable income. Profit received by individuals from the investments in real estate in the UAE is also exempt from tax. Question 5. In the UAE, are there municipal local levies? The United Arab Emirates does apply certain taxes and levies to hotel stays. However, the exact amount may vary depending on the emirate and type of accommodation. For example, in Dubai, it is customary to add a 10% municipal fee and 10% 10% service charge to the bill, making a total of 20% charge. In addition, there is also a tourist fee in dirhams for each night stay. The amount of each varies depending on the type and rating of accommodation. In Abu Dhabi, a 10% service charge of 6% tourist tax and 4% municipal charge are usually added to the hotel bill, which together amount to a 20% charge. In addition, a municipal room charge of 15 dirham per night is also applied. Please note that these fees are usually not included in the advertised room rate and will be added to the hotel bill. Question 6. Is there an inheritance tax in the UAE? The Emirates does not charge inheritance tax. This means that when a person dies, his property is passed on to his heirs without the government charging any taxes at the same time. Despite the fact that there is no inheritance tax on the transfer or ownership of real estate is levied depending on the emirate. So, for example, in Dubai it is 4% of the value of the objects. Despite the fact that the payment of the fee lies on the buyers and the seller is practiced, this fee for the transfer of ownership is paid most often by the buyers. I hope this video was useful to you. On our channel we talk a lot about real estate and life in the UAE. If this video was interesting for you, please subscribe. That's all for today. Elena and Sunset Sellers Real Estate was with you today, and see you soon. Bye!